How's it going? Jordan here from jramarketing.com, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to use Google Trends for market research. So if you're an affiliate marketer and you're trying to find that hot niche, don't worry, I got you covered, and I'm going to show you how to use a free tool from Google in order to verify if a market is hot or not. So let's get started. The first step in using Google Trends is to go over to Google Trends, which is trends.google.com/trends. Click on that. If you don't know, this is a free tool provided by Google, and it shows you the popularity of things being searched within the search engines, right? So how you're going to use this is basically enter a phrase or a keyword that is within the niche you're going into. So let's say you want to research fly fishing. You want to know if fly fishing is a good niche to go into. So you would enter fly fishing in this search bar, fishing, and just hit enter. And what Google's going to do is it's going to give you data on how popular this search term was over the past 12 months, right? So let this graph populate, and boom, you can see that it's just a constant steady stream of interest. And this is what a graph in the evergreen niche is going to look like, right? It's just steady throughout the whole year. And if you want to verify more than just 1 year, you can go over here to these filter settings right here. And my face is in the way, but you can go all the way as far as 2014 to present, but let's just do 5 years, right? So this data is going to be over the past 5 years how popular fly fishing, the search term, was in Google. So you can see it was just constant throughout 5 years. There are ups and downs, and I'm going to talk about why these ups and downs are important later on. That's actually my bonus tip. But for now, you can see that it's a constant stream of interest throughout 5 years. So that's an evergreen niche. That's a good niche to get into, and I wouldn't hesitate into jumping into a niche that's like that. Alright, so that's essentially how you use Google Trends. There are 3 graphs that you want to look out for. This is one. This is a graph that'll show you an evergreen niche. I'll show you another example later on. But there are 2 other graphs that you want to look out for, and those are the graphs that show you a niche is booming and a graph that shows you a niche is dead. Alright, so let's look at what a graph would look like if a niche is dead. So fidget spinners, that's pretty much a dead niche, right? That was a huge fad, now it's gone. So that's a good example to see. You're going to see basically a flat line, a huge spike right here in popularity, and then boom, it just dies off and no one's interested in this anymore. So this is what a graph is going to look like in a market, in a niche that is completely dead. I would not recommend you go into the fidget spinner niche in 2018, okay? Right now it's July 2018, and you can see there is there's still a little interest, but compared to the popularity of it back in March of 2017 and now, it's completely dead. So if you're doing market research, niche research, and you see a graph like this for the search terms in your niche, do not go into it. It's pretty much dead. I mean, unless you can see in the future that this niche is going to revive and there's going to be another fad about fidget spinners, I wouldn't waste my time in getting into this niche. Alright? So, what does a graph look like when a niche is getting popularity or gaining hype? Let's see. This will basically happen with new launches. So like tech, like phones, the Samsung, the new phone is the S9. So you'll notice this graph a lot with things that are just coming out, new releases, right? There's going to be a huge tick of popularity right here. So it probably launched around January of 2018. So the launch is always going to be a huge tick, but then after that you see there's a steady stream of interest, right? And that's basically meaning that this niche is just growing. Obviously the Samsung S9, there's going to be a shelf life to it. There's going to be a time when the S10 comes out. But for now, you want to be as close to this uptick as possible because there's still going to be hype. There's still going to be people interested in this product. So right now this is a niche that's basically growing, and it's slowly going to die out, but the sooner you get into it, the sooner you can get closer to this uptick, the better off you'll be, right? Because eventually the S9 will be outdated and It'll die off and it won't be a good niche to go into, but right now it's still early on. So that's the type of graph you want to look for when something's just growing, right? Another good example of a growing niche would be what's popular right now. I guess the paleo diet, right? Paleo, or actually the keto diet gained popularity. Keto diet. Give it some time to load, and boom, you can see that it was just flat, no interest, and it's just slowly gaining more and more interest. And this is over the past 5 years, right? So this is a great graph to show you of something gaining popularity, gaining traction, right? This is a good niche to go into because it's just gaining more traction and more popularity as time goes on. Now, the last graph was the evergreen niche. I'm going to show you a different example of this, which is, let's just say, make money. Everyone wants to make money and is interested in that. So make money is basically going to be a constant straight line. And if you see a graph with a constant straight line like this, there are going to be ups and downs. But over the past 5 years, nothing has pretty much changed. This is an evergreen niche. This is a great niche to go into, okay? If you see something going this strong for 5 years, there's a chance that it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So that's a good sign. Now, remember that bonus tip. I want to share with you a bonus tip on basically secret data points in these graphs that you can use. So do you remember fly fishing was a constant graph like this, but there was upticks and downticks. Now, if we type in weight loss is going to be an evergreen niche, meaning there's going to be those, it's going to be a constant line, but there's going to be upticks and downticks like this. And what this shows is there's a certain time of the year that gains popularity in this niche. And obviously I picked weight loss because it should be pretty obvious to you. And that's going to be the first of the year, right? If I could get this graph to work properly. Let's go over here. So right here, December 31st to January 6th is the most popular this niche was within this year. And that's because of the New Year's resolutions. Everyone's wanting to lose weight in the beginning of the year. And slowly it declines and declines until boom, the next year, December hits, people gain interest. So what this tells you is be prepared for that beginning of the year, right? You want to do a huge promo at the beginning of the year because that's where the most buyers, the most people interested in your niche is going to be. And you can expect your business to drop off and die as people lose interest, as people are not as interested in losing weight, and then you're going to hit another uptick in the beginning of the next year. So you can prepare your business by doing sales ahead of time, is basically promoting really hard before this uptick hits, so you're in front of everyone that wants to lose weight and whoever's in this niche. So that's pretty cool tips that you can use in these graphs. As you can see, there was something similar with fly fishing, right? So I'm assuming there's a certain season where fly fishing becomes popular. Same with that niche. That's when you want to promote hard. You want to be everywhere within your niche is during those times of the month, right? So these tricks, these tips can be used not only in weight loss but in other niches as well, right? So that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you found a ton of value because I just dropped a ton of golden nuggets here. There's other ways you can use Google Trends. I'll save it for another video. If this video gets a lot of likes, a lot of love, I'll release that video soon. Other than that, if you like content like this, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I try to produce a video every single day. If you actually have a question, if you need help on a certain topic, leave it in the comment sections below and I'll get to you. I'll actually create a video if it's I guess if it's a cool enough topic, if it's something that interests me, I'll make a video on it and I'll actually share it with you. If not, I'll most likely just answer you in the comment sections below. Alright, so thanks again for watching. I hope you got value from this video, and if you're still here, come on, give it a subscribe because I know this helped you out if you're still watching to this point. Alright, so thanks again for watching. I hope you have a good one. I hope your business is crushing it. I hope you start using Google Trends. Alright, thanks again and take care.